Hey, it is Robyn Ellis, otherwise known as Inspired Robyn Healer, and I'm here with you this month with the monthly energy reading for September 2023. And again, we'll be, as always, using the Archangel Metatron Self-Mastery Oracle deck by Amanda Ellis from Angelic Celestial Colours, artwork by Delaford-Taylor. You can follow them on Instagram and Facebook, and Amanda's on YouTube as @Amanda Ellis. So, what have we got? One card from Archangel Metatron for those who tune in to Inspired Robyn for September 2023. Look at that. Jumping out of the card deck, we've got the Air card. Fly free. And I just got home from the beach, so I went for a swim this afternoon. It's the first, I'm recording this on the 1st of September, 2023 as well. So this is card number 13 from the deck. And it's spring, first day officially of spring, and yesterday a beautiful lady Jody gave me these flowers, the jonquils and the daffodils. Very spring kind of energy. So here we go. We've got the Air Fly Free card, number 13 for September. I'm breathing in the smell of jonquils and daffodils, to be honest, right now. So breathe in the air today and really feel it expanding your lungs. With every breath in and out, you're given the chance to renew and replenish your body, getting rid of old, stale energy within and accessing deep breaths of pure air. Open windows to renew the air you breathe in your homes and offices, particularly if there have been arguments, illness, or stress of any description. The air elementals will come in to clear, transmute, and purify all spaces that need their attention. They can get into every corner and place that needs their light, fluid energy. Maybe too, you've been feeling heavy or weighed down by the pressure and stress of life. You are reminded of the benefits of getting out into the fresh air to bring colour to your cheeks and new energy into your body, and to enjoy the natural sunlight available even on the cloudiest of days. So often we can get bogged down by daily life, yet you should find time today to spend a moment outside. Lie down on the soft grass or climb a hill to look up to the skies as you did as a child. Nothing to do but watch the clouds drift by, changing shape as they float freely in the sky. You do have time for this. Give yourself permission to connect fully with the element of air, which is so vital for wellness and for life itself. So it feels like we may need to feel like we have to go and stop and breathe. This month is what I'm getting. There has been a lot going on, so hey. So look at the cloud designs the angels weave in the sky for you. The smiling face, the dragon's tail, the angel wing. Many spiritual messages are given this way if you only look up to see them. Notice the birds flying freely with grace and speed, riding the currents of air as the dolphin rides the waves of the ocean. The call of the seagull over the sea, reminding you of beaches, hot sunny days, and holiday time, is healing also. I was just at the beach just before this. So watch how the birds soar upwards, reminding you that you can do this too. Don't limit the height of your ambitions and dreams. There is no ceiling other than that which you impose on yourself. Set your sights higher and further and feel free to do so. Connecting to the air element also helps you gain a bird's eye view on life and new perspectives and avenues that were hidden before. Sometimes all that is needed is a fresh look at situations that seem impossible. With the help of air combined with the power of the mind and heart, real breakthroughs can happen. The octahedron depicted on the card is a sacred shape linking to the element of air, and it helps us integrate air into our hearts and to heal that which feels constricted or blocked. This may be feelings that have been pushed aside that need to be brought out into the air for release and healing or manifestation. Breathe, release, fly, soar. The element of air offers much. Take its gifts freely given to you now and appreciate all that this element brings. And if you follow me on my Facebook, I think I only mentioned on Facebook because Hayley's only on Facebook. Land Healings is her business name on Facebook, as the dog barks. And she came and did a land healing. We spent over 3 hours walking around the property here where I have my home studio and where I live. And it was amazing to learn about ley lines and earthquake lines and water lines, and where the ley lines were unhappy and where they were happy, where there was positive energy and negative energy, and putting crystals in the ground and healing the land, healing the energy, and also healing the home. There was a lot of stuff I'd cleared already, but there was still a whole heap of stuff that she found on the land and in the home, memories of stuff that has happened here in its past history. And one of the things that was required of what her guidance to me was to open the windows and let the fresh air in, particularly in one particular bedroom in the house. So it makes sense that this air card has come through for the spring and the fall, wherever you are. I mean, hot summers have been happening in different parts of the world. Wind has been blowing. We had storms, like stormy weather the night of the first night of the full moon, the blue moon, just this week. So I've noticed the wind has been picking up on certain days, and storms are rolling in a bit earlier in the spring than normal. So the air's got something to say for us as a cleanser and a healer and a releaser of stuff as we head into the September month of 2023. And yeah, like I said earlier, as I was reading the message, it feels also like we're going to need some breathing space. It could get intense at times. Life can do that. Head spinning out. So if we can just take time to breathe through this month. I'm going to pull a destiny card as well from my destiny card deck, just for a word for the month as well. And we'll also get the words for the month with the animal card message as well. But I just was called to pull a destiny card for us as well today for this month of September. Commitment. What are we birthing this month? I don't know if that comes out the right way around on the picture in the video, but commitment is the word, one word. Let's see what animals word messages come through for September as well as we move forward in the afternoon of the 1st of September. An animal message, animal card for those of us who tune into Inspired Robyn for the month of September. We've got the wild horse. We had this before on a monthly one. I'm not sure. Can't remember. Land feels really important. Like I felt a bit anxious or got a bit jumpy in the ocean today. I sent lots of love and light to the sea and to the creatures of the sea, to the whales. Just felt like there was a bit of anxiety going on in the waters. So if we can send love to the waters as well at the moment, I think is a good thing. Do water rituals to send love and light and calm to the seas and the waters of our world. Anyway, wild horse comes through freedom, which fly free was the message with that Metatron card. Freedom, sensitivity, spirit, partnership. So, night wind moves through the valley, bringing the scent of a distant memory. The lead mare lifts her head, smelling the breeze. The others watch her, waiting for guidance. Her ears twitch and her hooves scuff at the earth as she peers into the night, sensing the energy of that which comes their way. Forcing a breath through the velvet of her nostrils, she turns in the direction of their next step of freedom, knowing the others will follow. All but their stallion, who will stay behind to face any danger before joining the herd on higher ground. Honoured as a messenger of great nobility, strength, beauty and grace, horse is woven deeply into myth and history, from Celtic lore to Christian visions, Hinduism, Greek mythology, Chinese and Native American tradition. Horse has journeyed the plains throughout the ages and shared a special bond of service, protection, transportation, victory and companionship with humanity for over 5,000 years. French naturalist Comte de Buffon put it well when he said, "The noblest conquest of man is to have gained the friendship of the horse." Bestowed with the gift of clairsentience, horse carries heightened sensitivity, deeply attuned to the energy and emotions of those around her. Horses have the largest eyes of any land animal and a memory that surpasses that of the elephant. When a domesticated horse is released into the wild, it quickly sheds all, let me just turn the page, traces of domestication and returns to its deepest spirit of natural freedom. The wind of heaven is that which blows between a horse's ears. Arabian proverb. So the message that comes with horse for this month of September. Merging the freedom of spirit with the groundedness of earth, horse calls you into a woven expression of presence and power. Amidst the noise and pressures of the world around you, the message of horse is to trust the subtle feelings of your body in order to sense what is right and true. The key to knowing what to do next is found in combining your greater vision with quiet attention to this moment right here and here and here. Each step holds the potential for both simple connection and glorious miracles. Horse medicine helps you weave both together in the realization that in truth, they are one and the same. Miracles come in unexpected ways. As a highly intuitive being, you must find the balance between open-hearted connection and centered strength. Don't let yourself be pulled in directions that don't feel right deep inside. But likewise, don't allow your ambition to create separation between you and those who are intimately woven into your journey. Horse's greatest gift comes in the balance, in the partnership of head and heart. We awaken spirit in our action. Horse calls for spirited adventure led by a spontaneous connection to the energy of the moment. Trust your horse sense. Embrace your sensitivity as an ally. Harness your clear creative vision in action. Open yourself to the unfettered call of your spirit and allow it to inspire the greater flow of you. At one with the energy of my spirit, I am awake, in tune, inspired, and free. Fly free, freedom, sensitivity, spirit, partnership, and the card of commitment. This is what the month of September 2023 wants to bring forth for us. Yep. How's that? How are these cards? And what do you get from them, as well as what I'm saying and feeling as well with these messages of really, it feels like tuning into our intuitive knowing, being sensitive beings, being empaths. A lot of those who follow me, I know, and who have had healing sessions with me, have an empathic side to them. And we do pick up sensitively on other people's emotions and what's going on, even if we don't initially realize that that's what it is. It's true. We do feel the energy, and we are very clairsentient in that respect, in feeling what's going on at a deeper level than, sometimes we like to be. but it can be to our advantage, as this horse card says. It can help us to understand what our next moves are, what is right and what isn't right for us, and for those we care about possibly. Feeling my head spinning a little bit here. It's kind of, what is that? I'm picking up something. Yeah, what I'm picking up is that there are possibly going to be moments where something tries to take us off our path, gives us the wobbles, whether that be an internal thing, something that we are, naturally doing and that we naturally do as a sabotage, just to be aware of it and to continue to breathe and continue to be committed to what it is that we've set ourselves toward at this point in time, and to our stance on things. Because we do have a sensitivity, we do have a connection to spirit and guidance, and we have a partnership with the Creator, with like the divine 100% guides of pure 100% divine love and divine light around us at all times. Make sure we are connecting with them, and that they are of 100% pure, divine, uncontaminated light. And that no being or energy comes through that isn't of that. And if we're working with somebody, to make sure that we are checking in that they are working with 100% pure, divine light, pure, divine channels, 100% pure, divine light, uncontaminated channels of connection, angelic connection, whatever they say that they're working with. Just check in. That feels really important at the moment, because it feels like, and this has been a common thread, that there's a lot of stuff out there and a lot of energy out there that isn't of a pure divine light, and that we need to not be complacent. We need to be making sure that we are protecting our energy. We are putting up the Merkaba of protection around us. We are calling in Archangel Michael of 100% pure divine light and love to place that Merkaba around us, that energy protection around us. We're placing the pyramid diamond above and below us and protecting our energy. And I know, because I've been working with or having a lot of people come to me wanting help with some pretty dark kind of stuff lately. And I've been there. It happened to me. I worked with somebody a few years ago and it wasn't good for me, and I didn't check in fully. And what happened was that I was, not feeling right afterwards, and there was a good reason for it. And it was because there was some kind of not so nice energies come through that. So, and I've just yesterday saw someone else who works with healing as well, talking about this exact subject of making sure that you are checking when someone's going to work on you with healing, touch your body like a massage or Reiki or any other kind of energy healing, that you are checking in that it is someone that you feel is worthy of being in your space, and that you resonate with their energy, and that it feels divine and pure and clean and of 100% divine uncontaminated light. It just feels like the more that I'm talking about that, the less that feeling of is there. And you'll know if you're feeling something's not right in your heart, in your head even, you'll know that that isn't right for you. You need to check in and just make sure. It's like when I was at the beach today, and there's a reason why I felt a bit jittery or whatever. There was something not right. I needed to get out of the water. I let my daughter stay in, she was fine, but just for me, I think I was picking up on some energy out there that wasn't feeling right, and that I needed to get in the sunshine and breathe the air. And just clear my energy. My chakra balance was required, and just to breathe and send out the energy waves of divine light, 100% pure divine light. On that note, I'm going to spray the Sunrise New Dawn again. I've done this before in these calls. Archangel Metatron, just to shine us in that golden light and love energy. As someone's mowing their grass for spring. Just be really vigilant and pay attention to how you're feeling a lot of the time. If you're feeling off, good sign that something isn't aligned in that moment in time, and to step back and breathe the air so that you can fly free of that kind of energy, right? That's a lesson there. Do it. This September, we may find more triggers, I know, and more moments where something doesn't feel right, and we need to use our discernment, and we need to breathe and bring ourselves back, ground ourselves. That's the other thing that I was told with the land healing. I needed to get out onto Mother Earth. The horse walks the earth. The horse runs on the earth. The horse is connected to earth energy. That is how we can manage our sensitivities, our energies, and how we're feeling. So that's the 2 cards for September. And if you have any questions or you're needing any assistance with anything energy-wise, reach out to me, message me on my Instagram at Inspired Robyn, or on my messenger on Facebook page at Inspired Robyn Healer. Or you can pop a comment on YouTube, and YouTube is pretty good at sending notifications as well. It's a good spot for messages. Reach out to me there, and I'll be there to help you through whatever triggers might be coming up that you're doing your best to handle. But yeah, that octahedron is very much like the pyramid diamond that I like to put around myself. So I feel like we put the octahedron as well as the Merkaba around us this month to help us breathe through whatever might come up. And that will help us to fly free and continue to fly free into the goodness that we are, and the new earth that we are all bringing in. Okay, I'll leave it there. Bye for now.